Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the journey of discovery. My name is Adrian. Thank you so much for being here. Have you ever wondered why things seem to come back up when you thought that you did all the healing work? It's not that you didn't do the healing. It's just a final releasing of past energies and cycles. My lovely friend on TikTok, the Lightbridger, recently described it as being like scar tissue. It's not the wound, it's not the same situation that hurt you in the past, it's the scar that was left behind. And when I heard that, I was so happy because it was like the perfect description of what I was just reflecting on in my own life. Like I was just sitting with myself and going over things that have been coming up for me lately, and like having all these revelations about it. And then I go on TikTok and see this video, and it's like exactly what I was just experiencing. It was amazing. I've been having these emotions and fears coming back up from certain things, certain triggers or whatever, and there's situations where I know that I'm not experiencing the same thing as I have in the past. It's just my mind making things up, making up these negative potentials. I'm having to confront why I'm having these thoughts and making these assumptions that aren't actually based in the reality of what's happening in the present situation. So I've been sitting with these feelings and just questioning the line of thinking and recognizing like, oh, well, when I was 10 years old, there was a situation that made me feel exactly the way I'm feeling right now. But I know there's no actual reason for me to be feeling it currently. I'm not interacting with the same energy. I'm in a different reality. I'm only creating the pain in my mind again. I don't have to assume that the same things are happening. And I've already been proven right that it's not the same energy. You know, the same thing is not happening. I've already confirmed it. Like it's a genuine thing. It's not like this manipulation thing that I've gone through in the past. It's not the same thing, you know. It's like I'm only picking up on initial events that feel familiar in some way and assuming that they're going to turn sour like they did in the past. But the point is, these triggers, these situations have been presenting themselves to me in order for me to see how far I've come, to become aware of how much I've grown, and to see that I've actually manifested a better reality. A lot of the times you have to dive deep into your shadow to see your greatest gifts on the other side of it. If you ever heard of the Gene Keys, you know that that's like exactly what that's all about. Like there's 3 states of each gene key: the shadow, the gift, and the city, which is like the highest manifestation of the thing. Complete understanding and enlightenment. And so anyway, when you've done the work of diving into your deepest wounds and felt the pain of it all and reflected on the things that have happened to you in your life and evaluated how instances have impacted you and different areas of your life, and seen how past wounds have continued to play out in cycles in your life, you might be surprised when old wounds come up again and feel like you've done something wrong, but you haven't done anything wrong. All the other times that these things were playing out, you didn't have the same awareness that you have now. And like I said, it's not even the same thing. You're not in the same situation. There's just some hint of familiarity somewhere that triggers these old emotions to come up and makes you feel like something bad is going to happen. And sometimes that's it. You just recognize your feelings, notice where it's coming from, and you can acknowledge that you don't have to have the same fear in this present situation. Sometimes you're presented with a situation because you're just meant to make a different decision. The universe is showing you your growth. You always have a choice, and when you're in a higher state of awareness, you can recognize this. And you don't have to continue to let the same things wreak havoc in your life. You can tune into yourself and act out of authenticity. What is best for you? Make choices for your highest good and the good of all. You'll recognize that the more you're able to be yourself, not trying to make other people happy and abandoning yourself or ignoring yourself and just trying to do what everybody else thinks you should do, the more you'll notice old cycles just disintegrating before you. Authenticity is the answer. You are healing just by allowing yourself to be exactly as you are in any given moment. Your true self, not whatever your ego is trying to convince you of. Let down your walls and feel who you truly are. And don't be discouraged when difficult emotions rise. Feel into them. Allow them to show you the path forward. Don't let your emotions consume you. Allow them to flow freely. Get down to the actual core of what is happening. And more will be revealed to you that way. This is how you break the toxic cycles. You feel into them and make a different decision. Recognize how far you've come and have gratitude for every opportunity that allows you to see your progress and that allows you to close out old cycles. I promise this is what leads you exactly to what you've always wanted. You can't get around the difficult emotions. You have to go through them. And that's all I have for you today. I love you. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a like. Comment down below. Subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.